Okay, so at the recent Unpacked event, Samsung has revealed the Galaxy S23 series. In this video, we're going to talk about the top 5 features of the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Well, the first feature has to be the 200 megapixel camera. Now, after 3 years of using a 108 megapixel camera sensor for the main camera, Samsung is making a big jump to the impressive new 200 megapixel sensor. Now, the 200 megapixel might sound crazy, and it is, but the reason you should be impressed is not because of the 200 number, but because of what it is capable of. So most people might never even use the 200 megapixel resolution because that has a lot of stutter lag and it will take time for processing and so many more things because it's a lot of resolution to offer. But by default, Samsung uses a pixel binning technology called Tetra 2 pixel that combines 16 pixels to 1 super pixel, and that creates a 2.4 micrometer size pixels at 12.5 megapixel. And this is insanely good when you think about shooting at the night, and that is what Samsung also is talking about a lot. But what if you don't want that? What if you want something else? You want something of that high resolution? Well, you can switch to 4-in-1 pixel binning mode, and that will also allow you to shoot it in the expert raw mode inside the camera app. That means you can shoot a 50 megapixel at 1.2 micrometer size pixels using the 4-in-1 pixel binning technology. Like, this is another level of a raw photo that you can take with your Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. That simply means it's somewhere in between the 12 megapixel and the 200 megapixel, best of both worlds. Now, aside from that, you also have a new 12 megapixel f2.2 ultra wide angle camera, two 10 megapixel cameras, a 3x and a 10x zoom capable, and a 12 megapixel front facing camera. Now, the front facing camera actually saw a downgrade in resolution, like from 40 megapixels to the 12 megapixel, but at the very least, it has Pro mode and dual pixel technology plus a little bit more here and there so that it outputs actually greater looking images if you don't care about resolution too much. And the second thing has to be the 8K 30 fps. Yes, this camera, because of the 4-in-1 pixel binning 50 megapixel, you can actually take full-fledged, usable 8K 30 fps videos without any crop in the frame. Even though the telephoto camera haven't seen any upgrade, but we can see some of the YouTubers videos that actually clearly shows that if you zoom in too much on a human face, you will still get much better photos than the S23 Ultra will ever be able to produce. And that all thanks to the AI capabilities or the NPU and the ISP. And that takes us to the next good thing. It's the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Now, what is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 made for Galaxy as Samsung is talking about? Well, this is the fastest Snapdragon ever. Well, we know that. But what it is? Well, it is actually an overclocked variant of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 SoC that you can find in any other smartphones. But how much better is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy compared to the regular variant? Well, the silicon made for the Samsung has an upgraded Prime CPU core, the X3 core, at 3.36 GHz rather than 3.2 GHz on the standard one, and a GPU upgrade. Also, Qualcomm is also claiming that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy is more power efficient compared to the standard Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which is much more efficient than the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 used inside the Galaxy S22 Ultra by about 2 watts or so. And the next top feature is actually the storage and the RAM. Because this year's all the storage options are UFS 4.0 storages, rather than UFS 3.1, which is no slouch, but the UFS 4.0 is actually twice as fast as the UFS 3.1 technology. This year, the base model is actually 8GB 256GB model, not a 128GB model, and that actually suits it the best because it's an Ultra phone after all. And on top of everything else, the S23 Ultra is also coming with the LPDDR5X RAM, not LPDDR5, so that's actually good too. And the next feature is the Gorilla Glass Victus 2. Now, this one is a big deal. Now, according to Corning, the Gorilla Glass Victus 2 was actually made keeping tough surfaces like concrete in mind. That means you get a much better production if you drop your Galaxy S23 Ultra on the concrete. And if you want to know prices in the US, UK or Australian market or anywhere else, as well as the pre-order bonuses and the deals, then I have already uploaded a video on that. Check out that one, I will link down below. Okay, after releasing this free 8K wallpaper pack, here is absolutely stunning 8K wallpaper pack called Lightbeam. On any monitor, computer, tablet or even smartphone, it looks awesome. Want to see right away on your devices? visit my website, link down below. It's for everything tech, where you will find free watch faces and tons of tech news much faster than these videos. So definitely visit it. Until the next one, bye and take care.